Friends, today's story is about a war and a footballer. A war so devastating that thousands of lives were being lost every week. No diplomat could stop it. Even the United Nations was powerless to halt it. The sound of gunfire never seemed to stop. Yet, a single footballer, armed with nothing but his football, managed to bring that entire war to a standstill in an instant. Does it sound unbelievable? Then let's begin. Our story is set in 1969. Nigeria, one of Africa's largest nations, was being torn apart by internal conflict. Civil war erupted in the country after the Biafra region declared its independence. It was a brutal and devastating war, one that the rest of the world was utterly helpless to stop. It was precisely during this period that across the Atlantic, Brazil's Santos FC emerged as the most famous football club in the world. The reason was simple. They had Pelé. To the entire world, Pelé was a prodigious talent. Santos realized they possessed an asset which can build their fortune. Consequently, the club began to operate much like a traveling circus, touring the globe to play exhibition matches for substantial fees. In early 1969, a tour of Africa was organized for Santos. The schedule included matches in Congo, Nigeria, and Mozambique. However, the problem was that flying to the match in Nigeria required their plane to pass right alongside the active war zone in Biafra. The Santos authorities were terrified, and the players were anxious. But the demand to see Pelé was so strong that an unprecedented thing happened. The Nigerian government and the Biafran rebel forces made a stunning, unwritten agreement. They officially declared a 48-hour ceasefire. The shelling stopped for 2 days. The disputed border was opened. Rebels and government soldiers, who had been killing each other just the day before, entered the stadium together. They sat side by side in the gallery. The only thing that mattered in West Africa for the next 90 minutes was the movement of a black and white leather ball. Santos played against the Nigerian national team, and Pelé delivered exactly what the crowd had paid to see. He scored 2 goals, showed his skill, and the entire stadium erupted in joy. Even though the match was a 2-2 draw, what was more important was the rejoice of the people for getting the war. But when the referee blew the final whistle, a grim reality emerged. That 48-hour period was running out. As soon as Santos's plane took off from the runway, that illusion shattered. The ceasefire ended, and the war dragged on for another year, claiming the lives of over 1 million more people. If you search the internet today, you will find that this event is often portrayed like a perfect fairy tale. Pelé himself wrote in his autobiography that the war had paused solely because of them. However, as historians have delved deeper into the matter over time, it has become apparent that the actual truth is somewhat different. According to some historians, the ceasefire was not a formal peace agreement. Rather, it was a clever publicity stunt by the Nigerian government aimed at demonstrating to the world that the region was safe and under government control. Pelé's own teammate, the legendary goalkeeper Gilmar, later recalled hearing the sound of gunfire in the distance as they were leaving by plane. So, what is the truth? Did his presence create such a moment of peace, where humanity triumphed over hatred, even if just for 48 hours? Yes, that is an undeniable truth. But it was merely a temporary ceasefire, not the end of the war. So Pelé did not stop a war, rather paused it for some hours. In a world scarred by politics and war, Pelé demonstrated that sports possess a unique, almost divine power capable of making the impossible possible. He was not merely a king on the field. For those 2 days in 1969, he became a supreme ambassador of peace. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please don't forget to like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel for more such interesting stories and other content.